guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on the power level account. I did 2 single summons, guys, and we got super lucky. We did pull a copy of Damon. Again, I had 2 common scrolls that I actually got out of the event that's going on right now, so we did get very lucky to pull those 2 common scrolls, guys. We got a copy of Damon, which means he is finally going to that ascended version right there, guys. So he is ascended, which means, of course, we can add furniture on him. We can actually add him into the Oak Inn. This part is going to unlock, which means, again, we're going to have to get him some furniture. So we may invite a guest. There he is, guys. The very first guest. It is looking pretty sparse in here. Just got to do a really quick tutorial to get him a piece of furniture. And there we go, a Graveborn piece of furniture. Now this, of course, is going to amplify essentially the stats that he has on there, which is going to be cool to see. Attack a little bit higher right there. I have a couple tasks in here. We'll go ahead. We've been claiming some of these, which would be nice. And there we go. So we've already got 18,000. That is right, guys. Absolutely incredible. Well, we do have 18,000 Poke Coins. A lot of those out of the events, a lot of those out of different things. So again, looking at our workshop, guys, we have the wish list. So I'm going to build this out, kind of what I'm thinking. And of course, I'm going to go with Damon first, just because he can wear the furniture right now. And I'm going to look at kind of the heroes that we're going to put in here. Also, the game-changing heroes within AFK Arena, again, that I feel that are really important. When it comes to the 9 of 9 furniture that really make a game changer, such as Scarlet, guys. Scarlet is a hero that does an incredible amount of damage, 9 of 9 furniture on her, absolutely, to go ahead and maximize the bolts. We do have Mishka within here. Looking down here, Grez, absolutely, guys, makes a big difference. So does Oden. A lot of the damage dealers that are very dependent on the build, very dependent on stats, very dependent on furniture, is the reason why we're building these out. Now, Rowan, even though his furniture is decent, he needs signature item, guys. He does not need furniture within here. And then, of course, looking at the heroes down here, I'm not going to build anyone else. Rosaline, maybe eventually. But as of right now, we're going to sit and hold tight with them. Kren is another one, guys, that does well with the furniture. We could go with Anasa as well. Awakened heroes, again, we're not focused really on building any awakened heroes at this point. We're a little bit too early. Even Brutus doesn't really need his furniture. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put Kren in here. And you can see, guys, we have Wilders again. Looking in here, as far as furniture, Leica does the double attack. A Star could do pretty well with the furniture. Nivitha, again, just because she is relatively new and we have her built. Raku, a lot of players do build Raku's furniture out simply for the stats that are on there. So Kren, Raku, of course, guys, super strong damage. And in here, we have a couple more. Hodgkin does well. Silas does well with the furniture and the signature item. We also have Pharrell. Kayleen does well. So there's a couple in here, even damage mitigation of Desira. I'm going to go ahead and drop Silas in here. Now, looking at our Celestials and Hypogens, first of all, you'd want Alna. Alna, of course, being a really big priority, guys, with that 9 of 9 furniture. And here, of course, we would look for Lucretia. Lucretia would be the one. So early game, like we are right now, guys, there are a couple of heroes that are a decent priority, even looking at dimensionals, since I know I'm not picking up Yennefer or Geralt. We could build out Merlin. I did start building out Joan of Arc as well. I think I have one piece right now, but this would be kind of my ideal build. Big thing is, guys, when you get to the faction towers, building out these heroes are going to make a big difference versus building the dimensional heroes now, because even like Leonardo's 9 of 9, really big. Albedo's 3 of 9, of course, and then Merlin, a couple other ones. But again, it's going to be a significant amount of time before I actually get the rest of these heroes. Chances are with the heroes that we see right here, it's going to be a lot easier to build them just because they are a little bit earlier game. Even Lucretia might be a little bit too early to build out, or even Alna a little bit too early to build out. But ultimately, we're going to get them there. It's just going to take some time, guys. So let's go ahead. We're going to save. And at this point, again, early, I'm going to save my furniture. So as we continue to kind of make progression and pull more heroes in here, which there is a piece for Kren, we are going to be required to fill up the furniture, fill up essentially the heroes as we get the furniture, which there was Damon, guys. There's a piece for Odin. They go pretty quick. So these, I'm going to go Graveborn and I'm going to go my tank. Of course, big reason for that, guys, is we're going to get the double one, so the Graveborn and the tank with the cards to build them out, because right now it is Damon. It is all about supporting Damon. It is all about the carrying of Damon, which is exactly what we want to do. So let's hop back in. I don't think at this point we don't have the assign, so we literally just have to go in here. Let's just auto place everything. Don't show again, and there we go. So we'll save it. But look at that, guys, getting a big stat buff kind of across the board with everything. Rest of these right now, I'm just going to save just for a simple fact. We have a lot more that are going to be coming up pretty soon. So I can save what we have in there for Damon, Soul and Vow. Of course, we're going to get a little bit more buffs. And I still haven't used the resources in here. So we've still been saving an incredible amount of resources in here, which I'm hoping it's going to make a difference. And I'm hoping, again, we can make some progression. We actually just got our first set of time emblems, which I'm going to go ahead and utilize. So here we have just a little bit more food with Anakira. And then it looks like that's about it. But Damon, guys, a lot stronger. Absolutely building this guy up. Plus 20 signature item on Damon, guys, is a game changer. Even getting him to Ascended, he is going to be able to push through a lot of stuff here. So let me explain a few things. I'm not too worried about him right now. All right, guys, summons. We have a couple in here. You can see we have 14 of our common scrolls. Again, we're picking these up any single place we can, guys. With it being a free-to-play account, with it being a power level account, we're focusing on building up the account in its entirety. Not so much when it comes to the heroes. We're just utilizing essentially what we have. So whatever heroes do come in, depending what we pull, of course, we're going to prioritize kind of our meta heroes. And I think here we do get our star, guys. This is our first hero choice, which means we can actually pick what hero we want out of there, which is going to be good. So we have a desired hero summons. Let me see, because I want to get, honestly, out of here, I would love to get Mishka. Mishka is super strong, guys, early game, and I could actually use Arden, or we could save Arden, but I do need another copy of Mishka. I'm going to drop this in, and again, doing 10 summons or 1 summons in this particular desired summons doesn't make a difference. It is the exact same amount of diamonds. This one is actually cheaper, which is the reason why we do choose that. But I'm hoping maybe with 2 summons we could get lucky. If not, we're just going to have to save it. Stargazer, again, we don't have any cards. Looking for 1 copy of Mortis, and we have 3 cards in here for the Awakened version of Solus, which I would love, guys. If we got a 1 single copy in here, it would be absolutely crazy. But again, we're just getting a lot of resources out of here, which again will help us when we do progression. Also getting a lot more cards out of the current Death Reborn event. So as we continue the next couple days, should be able to make a little bit more progression in there, and also getting a couple more heroes out of here. I'm hoping, again, we're sitting on a lot, even 69 of our reward choice chests. We have almost 7,000 of our essence, but we're kind of stuck right now because we don't have any heroes that are strong enough. So we are kind of, again, stuck right now, because looking here, we have 2 that are at Legendary Plus. We could use a little bit of food, and we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier on the Graveborn account, is we could actually use a little bit of food out of here to build up some heroes. And I'm thinking I might go ahead and build Odin. Odin will work incredibly well with Damon, again, with the energy disintegration and with the crowd control. That would save Shamira, or we could use the copies of Naru. But if I use Shamira, we could actually probably get up to a Mythic Plus if we get 1 more copy, guys. If we got 1 more copy down here of Naru, we could actually take Damon all the way to Mythic. Same what we're looking to do with Mishka. If we could take Mishka to Mythic, that would be a pretty solid build. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to use Shamira. Guys, as much as I don't want to, I think Shamira is going to be it. Legendary Plus. Again, I'm going to save the rest of the food. I don't recommend anyone eating the heroes, actually utilizing the heroes like that, but we do want to build them up a little bit. So one of our regular heroes within the Rickety cart, and you only have to do this earlier To revert or reset heroes, we're gonna have to reset. Let's go with Kren in this instance. We'll reset Kren, and then we'll have to level up Oden. There we go. We will take him to 160. So we have another hero up to that 160 level, which is awesome, guys. So we're 160 across the board. We need one more hero up to 160. So as soon as we do get someone higher, Damon can actually go up to, I believe it is 200 at that point. So we have the essence, we have the build. We just need a little bit more food. And Scarlet or Mishka is going to have to be the next one as we continue through here, guys, to build out these heroes. Making solid progression. I feel like, again, we kind of hit a stopping point once we hit this chapter because we didn't have Damon built up enough to really push through. So now I feel like, again, with getting him to Ascended, also getting that copy of Oden, because, again, we're a little light when it comes to the heroes in here. But I'm hoping that Oden is going to work. I'm really, really hoping that Oden is going to work in here. And I know we made a lot of progression through here, but there's the energy disintegration. Couple formations, I feel like we can make this work. And hiding Damon right back here. Again, Mishka has to be a little bit stronger. We could absolutely build Mishka up a little bit stronger and make it work. Probably swap even Scarlet's gear in this case. Again, just to make it work. But now he is Ascended, guys. Boom, there's the pet damage. Boom, there's Damon's damage. We can get it down. It's going to take some RNG to get it down. Sorry, guys. So that was just a very quick update with the power level. We finally got the furniture unlocked, which is very cool to see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.